Alright, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Alright, once again, it's going to be a quick walk and talk before camp. Alright, and today's our topic is going to be about there's like a lot of Israelite groups, or they're all about just like loving everybody, loving the 2/3. Alright, but that's off, like, according to the scriptures. Or of course, like, it's not only off, it's not expedient, and it's not wise. Alright, because so whether you're dealing with like a thug on the street, or these so-called like upstanding, like or these like upstanding jakes, they go to church every Sunday. Right, they talk about like how much like they pray and how good of a person they are and shit. Alright, and like they have like degrees and things like that. Alright, but they're it turns out like as far as their character, they're even like grimier, alright, than these like thugs and things like that. Alright, but the main point is like it's gonna be like, it's beautiful that it's the will of the Heavenly Father, or for 2/3 to be destroyed. Alright, and you shouldn't really like give like two shits. Alright, so we're going to go into the account of 2nd Ezra chapter 8. Alright, so brief synopsis. Like, he was like for his people and all that. It was during the time of like, that restoration, like during like the Persian Empire. Alright, and so there was like it's like him and Nehemiah. There was like this big, like, for lack of a better term, like nationalist, like type of like mentality. Or you got to get rid of your like heathen wives, heathen children, or you got to turn back to the Lord. We got to cut all these nations like out. Basically, like the same thing that's it's like kind of like happening like right now. All right, at the same time, like he had a love for his people. All right, and but the Lord, like when the Lord responded, basically, like he was like alright, it's good that it's good that you have like this love for your people, but it's gonna be like their fault as far as like the judgment that they have to deal with. Alright, and like that's the type of like mentality you can't. Alright, like there's no point in making intercession for someone, or it's gonna boil down to whether they're of the elect or not. And that's the mentality you have to have. Right. Alright, 2nd Ezra's, alright, 8, alright, and 55. And therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. Alright, the multitude of them that perish, alright, that's, just like after like the basics, like that's like the next thing you have to like come to terms with, and that gets into the meat. Like the Lord dealing with Israel only, or not only him dealing with Israel only, but dealing with the elect of those 12 tribes. Alright, and not all of them. Alright, and so in the world, that eliminates like the majority of